Hey everyone, welcome to our show. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. We are always absolutely ecstatic to be with you. And I am putting on some diamond hoops that we're going to be talking about here on the show today. So hopefully you have a chance to hang on out with us, okay? It's going to be a great show. So first of all, that's what we're talking about. Spoiler alert, I already gave it away. Your diamonds. Yep, we have a lot of beautiful diamonds here on the show. Some of them can be easily mixed and matched together because we have some pendants. We have some necklaces, we have some rings, a little bit of everything, and it's going to be super fun to dive into them, okay? Isaac, A-Body, hello, Dazzling Danielle, welcome. Thank you so much, Waylon and Zula. Thank you so much. Guys, hey, welcome. Hopefully you guys had a chance to have a wonderful Easter and that you got to enjoy some family time. Hopefully so, right? Hopefully so. So, with that said, I'm really grateful that you're here. My name is Danielle Banda with Shop LC, and I'm joined by the incredible DJ. He's hanging out here with us. And I say it's going to be a good day, my friends. Yes, indeed it is. So thank you so much for being here. Isaac, how's your day going? Let me know, my friend. All right, guys. Well, we are going to be talking about diamonds. We have some fabulous pieces, including some bracelets I forgot to mention. I think you're going to really love some of these bracelets as well. So make sure you're staying tuned because it's going to be a great show. Now, here on the live streams, you already know we're offering you extra savings, and that's going to include your 25% savings, okay? So I'm excited about that. That's only going to be if you use your special promo code LIVE25, and that's going to be no spaces in between the word live and the number 25. So that's really awesome. But some really great deals, absolutely, and I can't wait for you to take advantage of them. Now, we do have a budget pay opportunity, and so that means that you're going to be able to make payments on your items. That's not going to go for all items, but it will go for most. Hey, Kendi, welcome. I love your profile picture. It's so pretty. You're so pretty. And yeah, we're going to have just a lot of fun with the budget pay because, not everyone's going to be able to make those payments on your fine jewelry items. So that's a really awesome. So definitely take advantage of that, okay? Who doesn't love diamonds, right? Diamonds are everyone's best friend indeed. And that's exactly what we're going to be focusing on here today on the show. So some great stuff. Now, we are going to have your 30-day easy money back inspection period. So that's awesome. And we also are going to have your personal shopper number. So let's say that there's maybe something you're confused about on how to make these payments. Let's say that maybe just maybe you want to make payments on multiple cards, and that's also going to be possible. We can help you out with that, or really any other questions that you might have. We are going to be able to assist you here, okay? So that's awesome. Very good stuff, and we are just so excited about it. So make sure you're staying tuned. We are going to be back at 8 p.m. Central Time, so hopefully Isaac gets a chance to tune on in, as well as everyone. But if not, then we are grateful that you're here right now. So that's awesome, all right? Now, let's go ahead and see again that live 25 promo code. Oh, yes, indeed, my friends. Just a lot of fun to be able to save extra money, right? Who doesn't love savings? Love that. Now, I do wanted to let you what? That doesn't make any sense. I did want to let you know that we are going to also be able to invite you to our Gem Fest event, and that's going to be happening April the 17th as well as the 18th. And so hopefully you guys have a chance to come on over to that. It's going to be a lot of fun, okay? So, I mean, we are going to have so much in store. Talk about your catering and your refreshments and goodies and giveaways and free jewelry cleanings and free repairs and all kinds of stuff like that. Very exciting stuff. Plus, possibly your chance to go ahead and take a tour of our studios, okay? Isaac says, pick Yukon or Michigan. I bet 500 on your pick, so I can blame you. Oh, man. Thank you, Isaac. I know. That's so funny. You never know, right? You never know. Hey, Isaac, I haven't had a chance to tune on into Instagram yet. I've had a whopping weekend. But I will soon. I'm not ignoring you, my friend, or anyone, just in case, because I think you might have messaged me. I don't know, because you always are so good about that. But I appreciate you so much. Yukon or Michigan? I've never been to Michigan. Wait, no. I think I might have been to the Great Lakes of Michigan once before. I don't quite remember, to be honest. I'm not really sure. But yeah. Well, maybe if not, I'm going to have to add that to my list. I would like to visit at least one state at least once. Every state at least once. Or sorry, what I meant to say is every state at least once. Definitely not even close, but I would like to do that. So maybe one day. That would be nice. Have you been to a lot of states, Isaac, by the way? Let me know. I wrote you happy Easter. You did? Oh my gosh, happy Easter. I had a good time with my family. Went to mass and just kind of hung out, and it was really nice. I needed that time, so it was awesome. Isaac, this weekend is going to be my 10K, my second to 10K. Yeah, you're going to get tired of hearing me talk about it. All right, guys, again, that's your shop low cost opportunity. Yes, indeed. We sure have a lot going on, okay? So I was cold earlier, and now I'm getting a little. No, actually, I think if I take off my jacket, it'll be cold. First, I was gonna say like I was cold, but then I was like stuffy, but then I got cold again. I can never decide. You know how it is. I bet Isaac's cold though because of the weather over there where he is. But nonetheless, guys, we're happy to have you here. It's gonna be a great show of diamonds. Now, I did want to say if you did make a purchase here at Shop LC today on the live stream, then you're going to be assisting us in providing a meal to a child who does not know where their next meal will come from. So I think that this is going to be a really amazing opportunity for you and to be able to give back, okay? We're not asking you to donate anything. We're not asking you to volunteer or do anything like that. Basically, we're just saying if you do make a purchase, you're going to assist us in providing one meal for these kiddos who do not have immediate access to food. So that's going to be a really amazing opportunity for you to be able to give back, okay? So it's called Your Purchase Feeds. You can read up all about it at shoplc.com. And yeah, we'd love for you to be able to do that. Because, you know, it's always nice to be able to give back. And we're just very, very excited about that. So with that said, thank you for making us be able to make this possible. We did start this initiative in 2017 in Jaipur, India, and then we of course expanded it, etc. And so now it's just definitely gone above and beyond to the point where we've actually delivered over 58 million meals. And so that's like, how is that even possible, right? So I'm really happy about that. And yeah, I don't know. I think there's something really nice to be said about being able to give back and not just live for yourself, you know? I think that's really important. And I try to keep that in mind every day, you know? So I love that. Thank you for letting us make this possible. Guys, don't forget to log on to our website, shoplc.com. We also have a mobile app. You can definitely download it on your Android or iOS devices. Yes, 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 all of the above. And then, of course, you can find us on social media. We are live streaming right now on Shop LC across the board at Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. I am on Facebook, Instagram, Threads, X, and YouTube, so that's awesome as well. And yeah, I think it's going to be a great, great show. So we'll see you here for this diamond show. And then coming up next in the 8 p.m. show, we are going to be talking about some multi-gemstones. We got some Larimar. We have some Blue Star Sapphire. We have some Lusaka Amethyst, Martha Rocha Kunzite, Grandidiorite, Santa Maria Maria Citrine, just a little bit of everything. So hopefully you guys have a chance to tune on into that as well. 45 today, Isaac says. Not bad. 36 yesterday. That not bad. That is cold. Like I said, we over here are always, you know, just like about even 60s and 50s. So props to you, my friend. Props. Isaac, did you eat a lot of candy for Easter? Because if so, you're probably gonna have to go to the dentist, my friend. Just saying. All right, guys. One more time, we are Shop Low Cost, and we offer low cost opportunities, and that's exactly what we are going to be giving you here today. So thank you so much for hanging out with us. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. We have a fabulous show. The first item on our show is actually something I'm wearing here on my index finger, and I'm going to put it on over here so you can see what it is exactly. Feast your eyes on a yellow lab-grown diamond. It is your luxuriant lab-grown diamond, and it is fabulous indeed. So, you're going to be working with an IGI certified piece, which means it's going to come with the authentication guarantee. It's going to come with those cards so that you can definitely know that you're getting something that is of quality, and that's awesome, okay? So you might be able to use those for your insurance purposes. You might be able to use those for gift-giving purposes, which is really nice. You can show the authentication of what you're gifting somebody, or you might be able to use those for maybe even just your bragging rights, right? Being able to show someone that you have something absolutely terrific and the real deal. However you choose to use those, however, that documentation should be stored in a safe place, perhaps somewhere like a safe. But nonetheless, it's really nice to be able to have that third-party authentication. So I appreciate that. I also appreciate that this is going to be a luxuriant brand. And it's actually going to be called your Art Deco ring, okay? So it's a very slightly included. You're going to have real diamonds made in a laboratory, however, still real deal lab-grown diamonds. It's going to have 95% purity in the 950 platinum, and it's going to be a full-on 2-carat weight ring opportunity. So really exciting, okay? Now, we are going to have about 2 left in your size 7.5. Oh, wait, sorry. actually 2 left in your size 8, 2 left in your size 10, about 2 left in your size 7, 2 left in your size 8.5. Actually, it looks like across the board, only about 2 left in each one of those sizes. Your sizes 6 all the way to your size 10, your Art Deco style. So you can notice from the photo, it's fabulous. You can notice you have a bold, a very cushion cut style, a yellow center, definitely framing that forefront. And then you're going to have those round lab-grown diamonds in the halo. The first halo is going to comprise of those yellows, and then the second halo is going to comprise of those whites. And then along the shoulders, you're going to have more of the Art Deco inspiration with a trapezoid lab-grown diamond here, and then your white rounds all around in the little halo effect around the trapezoid. And then along the shoulders, you're going to have about 4 round lab-grown diamonds right there, and then on the other side. Now, inside the band is going to be stamped your luxuriant PT 950. And again, it's going to be that 1920s architectural inspiration that you can see here. So a premium metal construction, something with an amplified diamond brilliance and a true color opportunity, okay? So I love that. I love the very slightly included accents. I think there's just so much to appreciate here. And I definitely appreciate that this is going to be something that's different, especially with that color yellow diamond. My favorite color is yellow because it reminds me of the sunshine and happiness and optimism and all that good stuff. And I think there's a lot to be said about that when you have these diamonds, okay? So really beautiful. I think the cushion also held together by those 4 prongs is going to help to stand out just a little bit more. And so what this would be is truly a statement luxury item. That's honestly what you're getting here. And for a 2 carat total weight, that is a mighty impressive, right? You're getting something that's not going to overpower the wearability, but something that is truly amazing. So I love that. I love the visual pop. I love that you have something that's going to be a fabulous platinum weight. And I love the high polish finish. So definitely something to appreciate. You have something that's going to enhance the perceived look of that larger stone because of the shoulder design and of that halo. And it is going to be a rather low profile considering, so it is going to be comfortable. And then of course, it's going to be standout power. However, still something you can wear every single day, right? And because of that, that means it is going to be a strong heirloom quality piece as well. Now, we can help you find your right fit. If you need, call your personal shopper number. That number is going to be 888-835-2237. And we can help you find the right fit for your loved one as well, just in case this is going to be a gift-giving opportunity, okay? So there it is on your screen, 888-835-2237. Give us a call, and we'd love to be able to help you out, okay? So I'm going to tell you right off the bat, this is going to be a $30,000 value. However, Shop LC Shop Low Cost is going to be offering it to you for about 80% off. So what that means is $5,984 and at 99 cents. With the budget pay, however, and with the promo code, that means $897.74 over the course of 5 months. So you do not have to wait the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, or 5th month to get this delivered to you or your loved one. As soon as you make that first payment, including the taxes, and we will cover the shipping because it is an online order over $50, then you can get this delivered as soon as possible. Now, we do ship within 24 hours, and we ship ASAP as soon as possible thereafter. And we are low stock, as I mentioned, in this item with all of your ring sizes 6 to 10 with the half sizes. So if you order this today, you might be able to get it between April the 7th and the 9th. And I think that that's awesome. So definitely a lot to appreciate, my friends. And I'm so excited about this ring, okay? It is your Shop 1 opportunity, SHOP1, with no spaces in between the word shop and the number 1. And I love that we're kicking off the show with this item. So with that said, let's go ahead and move on down to the second item, okay? Your second item is going to be a match made in heaven, as I like to call it. Isaac says we might get snow on Tuesday. Ooh, which I know you're not happy about. But Isaac, I ate 0 candy. I'm waiting for the 75% off sale. Oh yeah, you've mentioned that. I actually didn't eat any candy, Isaac, either. This year we just had so much going on. We weren't able to celebrate in true Easter fashion. However, normally we do like a barbecue and stuff like that. But either way, all is well. And yeah, I'm excited about that, Isaac. So some really good stuff to be able to look forward to is that Easter candy. Let me know how many bags you get. It's like the Halloween candy, right? Isaac, do you have a favorite candy? I know for sure I've asked you this before, but I don't remember what you said. I mean, I never remember a lot of things. I don't even remember what I did like 5 minutes ago. Oh no, 5 minutes ago I told DJ, I'll be right back. But still, nice to hear from you, Isaac. Good friend, good friend. All right. We're going to go ahead and move on to the next item. It's going to match the ring, like I said, and it is going to be in your pendant form, okay? So one last look there at your shop number 1 as we move forward to the ring. Now, it's going to be the same basic deal, but in your pendant form. So I love this. Look at the close-up view. Your bottom to bail is going to measure about 2 centimeters, and just your center stone, that gorgeous cushion of the lab-grown yellow diamond, is going to be about half a centimeter. Absolutely fabulous. Now, this is also going to come in the 950 platinum, and it's going to comprise 2 carats as well of that total carat weight, just like your ring. So I do love that. I also love they have very slightly included diamonds, just like the ring. And it's also going to be inspired by that Art Deco period, just like the ring. So very exciting stuff. This, just like the ring as well, is going to be IGI certified. So that's awesome. And guess what? This one's going to be on clearance. The ring was actually not on clearance. So pay attention here. Now, of course, because it is going to be the pendant, it's going to come with the chain. That's 20 inches on the neckline, and it does come with your lobster claw clasp. And yeah, I think there's just a lot to appreciate, my friends. Very, very exciting stuff. Okay, so with that said, yeah, I'm looking forward to this piece as possibly being a combination here, okay? So you are going to have, of course, that fancy yellow diamond there in the center, a beautiful warm color there as the focal point. And the platinum, I think, is really important, just as we exhibited in the ring, because it's going to provide that contrast and a lot of brightness. So I do love that, okay? So, yeah, really, really good stuff there. And then also I love that you have the cushion cut, because I think it's a little bit more geometric. I think there's a lot to be said about that. It has that diamond scintillation. And then you have the pave set shoulders experiencing the brilliance all throughout. Now, just like the ring, you're going to have a double halo, first round yellows in the rounds, second round, the whites in the round. And you have kind of a little bit of an elevated, almost like a basket style. And I think that's nice. You can notice it from the profile because it is going to improve the light performance. Okay, so really, there's just so much attention to detail here. You have an integrated bail. The bail is obviously going to have those round white diamonds all the way leading on up to the top. And again, because you have that 950 platinum, it is going to be a hypoallergenic material. Okay, so really beautiful, tarnish resistant, and again, it's going to deliver that bold luxury presence. So I'm super excited about this. Again, the Art Deco format, which is always going to be in. The yellow also appears to be the most beautiful, almost like an illusion of like that beautiful optimistic color that brings you that joy absolutely instantly. And because it is going to be that substantial platinum weight, then I think there's a lot to appreciate because it has that platinum durability, and that adds to the beauty of the diamonds and everything else, right? So I love the layout. I love the design of this. We do have over 3,000 skilled artisans here in-house at Shop LC. And so you really have something precision cut, something that maximizes the sparkle, something that has a pretty wide footprint that could be left for your fine jewelry collection, right? Because this might be your kind of vintage look, but still something that holds true to contemporary styles. So I love that. I love that this is a statement cocktail ring experience. It has a lot of versatility with the cocktail kind of pendant experience as well. The backside is going to be stamped a signature L for luxuriant. A slightly weighty pendant, however, it is not heavy. You can still wear it all the time, and so that's great. But we only have about 5 of the pendants left, and so that's where the problem comes into play, okay? So, yeah, just the pendant alone, it's on clearance. But normally in the retail market, it's going for about $24,000, okay? But we're offering it for 82% savings because normally we're selling it for maybe $5,300 range. However, because it's on clearance right now, you're not getting it for retail $24,000. You're not getting it for our Shop LC normal price $5,300 range. Rather, on clearance at Shop LC, you're getting it for $42.67 and 99 cents. So if you use the Live 25 promo code, and if you use the budget pay, that's going to equal out to $640.19 over the course of 5 months. So I'm really excited about this. Just absolutely incredible that we have it on clearance. Now, all your clearance items are going to be all sales of final because it's already as low as we can possibly go. However, that's a good thing. That way you guys are getting already the lowest possible price. So I'm super excited about that. Your shop 1 is going to be your ring. Your shop number 2 is going to be your pendant. And if you cannot decide between either one of the two, you actually have a choice to put them together and actually save a little bit more money. So check it out, okay? Isaac says, have a great day, Danielle. I'll try to stop by later. Thank you, Isaac. Really appreciate that, Isaac. Always so amazing to have you here, my friend. So really love that. And yeah, I think there's just so much to appreciate, okay? A fabulous opportunity there for a bundle and save, okay? So the pendant, guess what? The pendant is going to be an amazing retail value drop because retail is about $24,000 and you're getting it for about the $4,200 range here at Shop LC. The ring retail, $30,000. We're giving it to you for about a $5,900 range at Shop LC. And that means $10,252.98. So I'm really excited because those are your savings. So if you put that all together, then what do you end up paying? Well, you end up paying $9,227.68 for the both. Again, that's over $10,000 of savings for the both. So if you wanted to use your bundle and save, see you soon. Thank you, Isaac. See you soon, my friend. Hopefully we get to see you at 8 p.m. Central Time for sure. Thank you, Isaac. Love that. Love that Isaac always drops by. Really appreciate that. And so if you use the bundle budget pay with the bundle and save, then that means $1,384.15 over the course of 5 months. So I'm really excited about this, absolutely, and I think you guys should be too. Okay, clearance item. Don't know how long it's going to be on clearance, but it is on clearance right now for the pendant at least. So definitely consider this one. Now again, you're getting the free shipping because it is that online order over $50, and don't forget, again, all sales final because of the clearance value, okay? Now, we do accept a Visa, MasterCard, American Express, Discover, PayPal, Google Pay, and Apple Pay. So a lot of different ways to be able to make this a really amazing gift for yourself or for a loved one and to make it yours today, okay? So I love that. So again, your shop 1 is the ring and your shop 2 is the pendant. Okay, don't forget that personal shopper number, 888-835-2237, if you'd like information on this piece or anything else that we are going to be showing here for you today. As we move on down the line, okay, so we are going to be moving on down the line to a beautiful Art Deco men's ring. However, ladies, you already know you can definitely consider this for yourselves as well, maybe for a thumb ring or something. It is going to be SGL certified. So keep in mind that the first 2 items, shop 1 and 2, were IGI certified, and this is going to be your SGL certified. So again, you have that third-party authentication. So I definitely appreciate that. This is going to be your lab-grown diamond Art Deco men's ring. You can instantly notice the Art Deco design, and it's in 950 platinum. Okay, so 2 carat 20 opportunity. They are EF graded, very slightly included diamonds, and it's going to hold a retail value of $22,000 off the bat. However, Shop LC is going to be offering this to you for 81% savings, and that is going to fall at $3,999 with 99 cents. So you know to use the promo code LIVE25 and you know to use the budget pay, in which case that means $599.99 for this fabulous piece of jewelry, okay? So that's going to be over the course of 5 months. Really, really beautiful. Inside the band is stamped luxuriant and PT 950, and on either side of the shoulders you're going to have a round bezel set lab grown diamonds in your whites. Okay, so I really truly love this opportunity. It's a radiant piece, absolutely, with the round center prong set diamond, and I think there's a lot to appreciate here, right? A round brilliant cut is just that. It's classic as can be. So I love that. It would be great to be worn with studs by gentlemen or by ladies, it's definitely always going to be a timeless essential when you have those as studs. And it's a massive 2 carat 20 opportunity, right? That is a bold presence in every single way. So I love that. I love that this is going to be something that still holds true to that power piece, but also has slight femininity in the way that the design is comprised. And again, I love that it's SGL certified. So you can always carry that with you, especially if you wanted to get it appraised or certified or anything like that. So I think that would be really amazing as well. Let's not gloss over the near colorless range of that grading EF, because you are working with a fabulous array of diamonds here that you now get to own. And it's amazing because, as you know, not everyone is going to be able to own diamonds. Most folks will never even own half a carat of diamonds at all in their lifetime. Okay, so I think it's just really amazing to be able to work with something like this. That visible inclusion opportunity with the very slightly included presence is magnificent. And then, of course, that 95% purity of the 950 platinum also working together for your good. This is something that I say, if you have on your hand, gentlemen or ladies, I definitely want to shake your hand and know what you do for a living, because looks like you got yourself together, right? It's so amazing. Pure, premium, durable, luxury metalwork, and all at a fraction of the cost, because this is going to be a fabulous $22,000 retail ring. However, you're going to be getting it for 81% savings, and that means $3,999 with 99 cents. So if you use that with the Live 25 promo code and the budget pay, then that means $599.99 over the course of 5 months. So I'm really excited about that because it's going to be a whopping deal, absolutely. And I think there's a lot to appreciate about that, okay? So yeah, very good stuff. Now, if you order this today, you could possibly have this sitting in at your doorstep or the doorstep of your loved one between April the 7th and the 9th. So that's always something to look forward to, because we ship within 24 hours. And you have that free shipping because it is that online order over $50, as well as that 24-hour shipping, which is awesome. This is a bold glow. It is a planet-friendly choice because it is lab-grown diamonds, essential, eco-friendly luxury, absolutely. And I think there's a lot to appreciate about that. Okay, so truly a magnificent opportunity, my friends. Very symmetrical if you cut it in half, and you can notice that. And so there's just so much love to be offered. Now, we do have this in your sizes 8 all the way to your size 14, and we do have the half sizes available, so keep that in mind. However, we only have about 2 left in each of those sizes, so that's something to know as well. Okay, so there you go, shop number 3, and we're moving on. One last look there. Your personal shopper number also is going to be your 888-835-2237. So call us anytime now or after the live stream, and we'll help you out. Okay, now we're going to move on to one of my favorite pieces. It is beautiful. Because it's going to have that Asher cut diamond, and that's one of my favorite cuts in your diamonds. Absolutely amazing, okay? So this is going to be also an IGI certified piece. It's a 950 platinum, your luxuriant lab-grown diamonds, the EF grading, very slightly included clarity, and your Art Deco ring. So 5.75 grams. It is lightweight, however, so don't worry about that. And it's a full-on 2 carat opportunity. Very impressive. We have about 7 left in your size 7. We have about 2 left in your size 6, about 7 left in your size 8, about 3 left in your size 9. But in total, we have your sizes 5 through 11. Now, we do have the half sizes available, so that's nice. And you're going to notice the Asher cut is smack dab in the center, and that white, beautiful, luxuriant lab diamond. And then you're also going to have some rounds in the halo, as well as a fancy cut diamond on either side of the shoulders, and that adds a little bit of elegance, right? So really appreciate that. Love that this is going to be a $15,000 ring, because you are getting it at a great deal as always. $15,000 retail starting price, might I add, and you're getting it for 82% savings, and that means $2,539.99. So normally we are giving it to you for $3,100 range, but because it's on clearance, it is dropping to $2,500 range. So really spectacular. Okay, so I'm excited about that. And yeah, I think there's just a lot to love. First off the bat, of course, it's going to be that IGI certification. So that's not going anywhere. Really love that. And I also love that this is a unique design. You can see a little bit of the open work there from the profile and just everything that you're going to need to use for a piece like this. It kind of looks like you can just dive right in. Now, all this is going to be prong set. You have a fabulous size in the Asher, which is going to measure about 1/2 centimeter in the height, and then about maybe 3 to 4 millimeters in the width of the actual Asher. And then the width of the overall design from here to here is going to measure about 1.5 centimeters. Now, if you measure the width of the actual band, it will measure about 1.5 millimeters. So, you're working with some pretty strong proportions here. And then the under gallery is going to be stamped the signature L for luxuriant, okay? So a lot to appreciate. Like I said, from your retail value, $15,000 price point. And then we normally sell this for about $3,100 range, but you're getting it on clearance for $2,500 range, which is $2,539.99. But you use the Live 25 promo code plus the budget pay, in which case that means you're going to be looking at payments of $380.99 over the course of 5 months. So I'm really excited about that. I truly, truly appreciate everything about a piece like this because it's different, it's unique, and I really love that. There's a close-up look at the ring, my friends. Look at every single detail. Pay attention to the craftsmanship, pay attention to the skillmanship, especially with those fancy cut diamonds on either side of the shoulders. That is just incredible, and I'm so happy that we have this here. Now, I do want to encourage you to check out some of those verified buyer 5-star reviews, because some of those are going to have some photos and some videos and some really great things to be able to check out how amazing these items are by folks that have been there and done that, purchased these products already, and are able to give you their firsthand experience and opinion. Okay, so beautiful, no less. This is going to be your shop 4 option. So if you comment down below shop 4, SHOP 4, with no spaces in between the number shop, or the number 4 and the word shop, then that means we're going to send you some more information on everything you're going to need to know about this piece. Okay, so with that said, feast your eyes one more time on this magnificent IGI certified luxuriant lab-grown diamond art deco ring with 950 platinum, and we are about to move on down the line. Woohoo! Some great stuff for sure. Okay, now one last look there. We're going to move on to some studs, and who does not love studs, right? There's so much to appreciate about your studs, and I think that's awesome. Studs are always going to be in, no matter what year it is. I'm not a betting gal, but I will bet that. And these are going to be your screwback studs. So bet your bottom dollar it is not going to be falling off, okay? So I love that. Absolutely amazing in every way. You have your rounds as well. And you're also going to have 4 prongs holding together everything in place. So I love that. I love that you're going to have minimum metal visibility so that 950 platinum really has a chance to shine, shine, shine. These can be paired with pretty much anything, even your shop 1 opportunity, any of the rings that we had, including your men's ring. I mean, just a lot of versatile opportunities there. And it's a diamond forward design, not only because it's studs and it's going to be ever so classic, but because there is rather no distraction on the design of the earrings. Just no distraction at all. I mean, there's just a lot to appreciate here. So I'm excited about this, right? There's a lot to be able to play with your fine jewelry when you're working with a set of studs as your foundation. Whether they're going to be your statement pieces or perhaps you have some accent pieces for showing these babies off, right? Either way, you have a full 3 carats, and that's pretty impressive, let me tell you. The diameter of one of those studs is going to measure just over 1/2 centimeter. And so I do think that there is a lot to love with that, okay? So with that said, I think this is a perfect everyday piece, whether you're going to the gym, whether you're going to a professional gala or something like that, especially because of those screwbacks. So I love that. I love the high crown brilliance. I love that you have Actually, I don't see any stamps in there. They're probably there, but they're tiny, too tiny for my eyes. But still absolutely beautiful in every single way, especially because of the large face up of value. And then, of course, those 4 prongs kind of sticking out, but holding together everything in place. So this is giving you quite a premium feel, quite neutral styling, because you can wear this in an array of methods. And then also, I'm not a financial advisor, but this I would say is that investment level 3-carat diamond stud opportunity. I mean, just take a look in the marketplace and you will see what I'm talking about. You don't even have to take my word for it, right? Because if you Google something like this, IGI certified, luxuriant branding, real diamonds, 3 carats, and the diamonds are EFVS, and then also just the fact that you have that beautiful metalwork of the 950 platinum, look that up for yourself and you tell me what you see. I know that you're going to see nothing but perhaps about a $4,500 range as your baseline price, going upwards from there. Okay, upward from there rather. So at Shop LC, because we basically skip the middleman and are able to give you those networks, resources, and connections, we're able to give you an incredible deal as well. So that's going to fall at 11% savings from that retail price. What does that mean for you? Well, that means $3,999.99. So if you use the Live 25 promo code and if you use the budget pay, then that means $599.99 over the course of 5 months. So that's wonderful. Now, let's say that, because you're on the budget pay, you're able to save on the savings, right? All that good stuff. Then that means, my friends, that you're getting triple the savings. Okay. So I'm really excited about that. I mean, just an incredible opportunity. Keep that documentation somewhere safe from the International Gemological Institute ID report. Perhaps get these insured, and that way you have a little bit of that extra backing for what you own. Okay. But nonetheless, just a wonderful opportunity. And I'm so excited we have something like this. Absolutely. Don't forget, you have that 30-day inspection period. If you did want to send these back for any reason, you're not feeling that joy or your loved one is not, and then you can send it back and all is well. We'll give you your money back, no problem. However, we're pretty confident in these pieces, as we are in all of them, in every show. So just keep that in mind. We're just not afraid to show you what we got, guys, and we know that you're going to fall in love for sure. Okay, one last look there at those screwbacks. We have about 21 of these particular earrings left, so just keep that in mind. But just a fabulous opportunity. Very, very nice. Okay. Good stuff there. We are going to be moving on. This is your Shop 5 option. However, don't forget to be logging on to our website, shoplc.com. Of course, we have the mobile application. I think that's very, very nice. And then I'm just super excited that we're able to help you out with everything that we have going on. Okay, so that's awesome. Very, very good stuff. Comment down below if you have any questions. We are absolutely here at your service. And I think it's really awesome if you guys could follow us on social media. Again, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. And then I am on Facebook, Instagram, Threads, X, and YouTube. So some really good stuff. All right, one last look there at your studs, and then we're moving on. And we're going to move on to a little bit more of a complex design, not by far, but it's going to be your trilogy design, okay? Your trilogy ring, which, as I always say, jewelry tells a story you want it to tell, so perhaps this means something different to you than it would mean to me or to anybody else. It's really up to you what you want this to represent, okay? Your trilogy design is going to go fabulously with those studs. And it's going to hold a meaning of its own according to what you say. I think it might be the perfect pinky ring. Just look there with your 3 stones. Center stone is going to be slightly graduated. But overall, just incredible. Your 14-karat white gold opportunity and 2-carat weight, okay? So I love that. I love that you have just a beautiful lift, a table lift there. I think that's beautiful. And maybe for you it represents past, present, future. Maybe for you it represents faith, hope, and love. Maybe for you it represents me, myself, and I. Maybe it represents something totally different. It's up to you again. And I love that. Now, your pink diamonds are going to be among your rarest diamonds with red. Those are the 2 most rare types of diamonds in the colored diamond category. And of course, your colored diamond categories are going to be the most highly sought after at the moment in the retail world. So Yeah, just keep that in mind. You're going to be owning something super amazing. Plus, these diamonds are going to be VS1 clarity category, and you're working with that 14 karat white gold, 2 carats total. So a soft pink yellow touch. It reminds me of the Pink Panther. Absolutely romantic of a color. And the 14 karat gold is going to be 14 parts gold of the 24 total parts. So what you're going to be getting is something that enhances the pink contrast, okay? Now, the center pink diamonds are beautiful. They have matching stones set in those beautiful prongs. Everything is just so icy and so nice. A bright, clean sparkle, again, because of the VS1 clarity. And because you have the 2 carat layout, that's pretty substantial finger coverage. I mean, look at the way it fills the surface area width of my pinky finger. However, put it on whatever finger you so please, and you will notice that as well. Not to mention, the Trinity design is just one of those most popular ones. It has a lot of balanced symmetry. And again, you have the prong set stones. So I love that, right? Just a lot of light return. The pink diamonds also are going to add that feminine luxury aesthetic. And so I appreciate that. And you're going to have a slight raised gallery for that dimensional presence. So this is what I would say is just a gorgeous color combination. Again, the 3-stone silhouette, I think, is increasing in one of those really popular styles, especially because it kind of elongates the finger presence, because it kind of slims your finger because it's kind of pulling out wider. You know, it's in kind of a different method of elongation. So I like that. Of course, these are going to be modern lab-grown diamonds. They're going to hold the same chemical composition and scientific structure as those in Mind of the Earth. And I love that it's that classic appearance. Okay, so really beautiful, a clean, minimal appearance, absolutely a romantic blush tone, and just a lot to love, right? A balanced opportunity in that designer pink level trilogy design. And that's why everyone loves this so much. We've actually sold out of all your sizes 4.5 to your size 6.5. But we still have your size 4 and then your sizes 7 to 11 with the half sizes available. However, we are going to be low stock in those sizes, maybe about 1 to 2 left in each of those sizes, except for your size 9. We have 7 of those. But overall, we are running out again. This is a low stock find, okay? So we'll help you find your right fit if you need. Otherwise, you should be good to go. It's going to be offered in that 14 karat yellow gold or the 14 karat white gold. Either way, absolutely fabulous. You cover the taxes. It will cover the shipping. And that's incredible. If you order this today, expect to get it delivered maybe April the 17th to the 9th. April the 7th to the 9th. And again, we'll ship out within 24 hours. But sustainable beauty at its finest, my friends. Your trilogy ring here. Just super, super exciting. From that $9,000 value down by 78% to $19.99 with 99 cents. Use the Live 25 promo code and the budget pay. That equals $19.99 with, actually that equals about $400 over the course of 5 months, okay? So this is going to be your shop number 6 option, SHOP 6. And if you comment that down below, we will give you some more information. Okay, we're going to move on to your shop 7. Shop 7, awesome. All right, I'm going to step out of the way so you can get one last look. If you have any questions throughout this show, please call your personal shopper number. It's in the chat down below. We'll help you out with pretty much anything that you're going to need assistance with, my friends, because we have a great show of diamonds here. And if you weren't tuning in earlier by chance, so welcome. Don't go anywhere, because at 8 p.m. Central Time, we are going to have some multi-diamonds talking about your Grand Idiorite, your Martha Rocha Kunzite, a little bit of the Madeira Citrine, Mariolite, and a little bit more. So it's going to be super awesome, and I hope you don't miss out on it. Okay, there you go. Now, we're going to move on to a beautiful pendant. Or actually, no, it's a necklace. A necklace that is going to have the tennis bracelet style. So take a look at your screen. These are all going to be prong set around brilliant cut lab-grown diamonds. You're going to have a tab insert with 2 of those diamonds there. It's slightly weighty. However, it is not heavy. I promise you. We have it offered in the 925 sterling silver or in the 925 sterling silver with a yellow gold plating of 14K on top. So really it's up to you which metal work that you are going to be wanting to use and to wear. Now these diamonds are going to be in the F grade. So again, super amazing colorless diamonds, near colorless, and then very slightly included a 1 opportunities. Now this is going to be a 10 karat 37 necklace. That's almost 11 carats of a full sparkle all the way, every single way, all around, leading up to that tab insert. So I love that. The F diamonds are again going to be bright white brilliance. I mean, just incredible. And then the very slightly included one clarity is going to be crisp, clean style. So that's awesome. You have a graduated diamond, actually no, not graduated, symmetrical diamond layout there all across the neckline, and the 14 karat yellow gold is going to be beautiful of that sterling silver construction. So I love that. I love the stations kind of style of all this. I love the design in every single way. I love that it's kind of fluid and flexible, so I think that just adds a little bit more personality, especially if you did want to pair it up with something else, like perhaps your yellow diamond necklace, your shop of one. I think the fluidity of both of them just matches really, really nicely. But even if not, it's going to be a classic neckline silhouette, and so I appreciate that. There's just a lot to love. It's perfect, like I said, for layering, or if you want to leave it as a standalone, that's awesome. The evenly spaced diamonds is something to appreciate as well. It just kind of makes everything pop a little bit more. You are going to have a lower profile there as well, and I think that's going to help with the ease of wearing and the comfortability, and then also an elegant necklace kind of drape style. So I love that. I love that this is a high sparkle opportunity, whether you're inside like we are right now or whether you're outside. Yeah, I love that. A modern tennis inspired necklace design, right? So I love that. I love that it's 18 inches on the neckline. I think that's just kind of the nice, a nice length for that drop, and a big carat look. A really beautiful, approachable luxury design. So I love that as well. Now, we are going to be low stock in this item, however, okay? We only have about seven of them left, and then after that we are going to be sold out of this almost 11 karat opportunity. Now, it's a 5-star rated item, so everyone that gets this absolutely loves it and makes sure to let us know. And maybe you'll be at the next one, right? Because this is going to be a $10,000 retail value starting price, but we're giving it to you for 83% savings, and that means about the $1,700 range. So basically $1,734.99. So if you use the Live 25 promo code, and then if you use the budget pay, then that means you're going to be looking at payments of $260.24 over the course of 5 months. So that really excites me because, again, you're getting real gold and real diamonds that are valued at $10K for the $260 range, right? I mean, on budget pay. So it's a really amazing opportunity. This is going to be your shop 7. Now, if you comment down below shop 7, as you see it displayed right there, just put it down in the chat below. It does not mean you're making a purchase. However, it means that we are going to get you some more information, and I think that that is something to keep in mind. A really, really amazing to be able to have something like this on your neckline as a part of your fine jewelry collection. Again, real gold and real diamonds. Okay, so just awesome. This is going to be your shop 7 opportunity, SHOP 7. And I think that there's a lot to love about your classic tennis style necklace. Hopefully you can pair it up with a tennis style bracelet. I think that would be awesome. Or even your stud earrings that we covered in your shop of 5. I think that would be a really nice combination as well. So there you go. One last look, and then we're going to go ahead and continue with the show. And as we continue with the show, we are going to go ahead and be moving on to a cuff bracelet. Now, this cuff bracelet, I think, would also go well with your stud earrings. Again, don't be afraid to mix and match your metals. Your stud earrings are your shop 5, and then your cuff bracelet is going to be your shop 9. I think they're really, really beautiful to be able to pair together, even though they're different styles and different metals. But this is what that bracelet is going to be looking like. You're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stations of your Asher cut luxuriant lab-grown diamond studs. They're all going to be in your prong sets, horizontally placed. And I think this would also look really good with the shop 7 necklace, although again, different cuts. I think that it's just a fabulous design. So yeah, I love the way that looks together. But here on the cuff bracelet, you're going to be working with EF grading and very slightly included diamonds, and about 3 carats, exactly 3 carats. Okay, so I love that. This is going to be 41.7% pure gold mixed in with those alloys for durability. That equals out to 10 karat yellow gold total. And this cuff bracelet is going to be your 7 1/4 inch design. Really, really beautiful. The width of one of those Ashers is going to be about 1/2 centimeter. Thank you, DJ. So right about there, 0.5 centimeter, okay? But a beautiful, beautiful cuff bracelet design. So I'm excited about that. I think there's so much to be offered. A bold wrist presence, absolutely. And durable every single day metal. So I love that. So I do love that. I love that this is a cuff design. I love that it's kind of that slip-on style. So it takes but a nanosecond to be able to put on and to take off, and a clean linear sparkle effect, just a clean design, the ridges all along the cuff, giving it that stretchy opportunity, if I would call it that. And so I like that, right? So a beautiful kind of a low profile opportunity there. So it's not too much. It's not too little. And I think the yellow gold is also going to enhance the diamond brilliance. I really appreciate that. And then of course, a softest silhouette. Okay. So just an awesome, a really open-ended design, something that you can put on last minute. A gentleman can put this on. It's something you can take with you on the go. And I love that. And a beautiful spacing opportunity. So very lightweight. However, it's still going to be a rather impactful look. Very elegant from day to night. I mean, just incredible, that bracelet styling. And the statement design, right? Really beautiful, a clean architecture through and through. It's a 5-star rated item. Absolutely. Wouldn't doubt that. Doesn't surprise me. And we have about 11 left. That is not surprising either because everyone wants a good deal. So make sure you're hopping on this. This is crazy good. It's about a value of $9,400 retail, but we're going to be giving it to you for 80% savings. And so that is going to fall at about $1,854 and change. So when you use the Live 25 promo code and then the budget pay, that equals out to $278.24 over the course of 5 months. So I love that in every single way. Again, a 5-star rated item. You're getting the free shipping. We do accept a Visa, MasterCard, American Express, Discover, PayPal, Google Pay, and Apple Pay. Maybe pair this up with a tennis bracelet. Maybe pair this up with a watch, maybe some other bangles, or whatever the case is. And we would love to be able to help you out with pretty much any of the questions that you have if you call your personal shopper number, okay? So again, that's going to be 888-835-2237, and we would love to be able to help you out there. Really, really amazing. Okay, some good stuff. One more look there. 11 only left in your shop 8. Okay, we're just a couple minutes shy of your 7 p.m. Central Time hour. So again, I want to remind you, please make your way on down to our studio headquarters or up or wherever we are in proximity to where you live. Because on April the 17th and the 18th, we are going to be hosting your Gem Fest event, and I think it's going to be so amazing to be able to have you guys here. We love opening our doors to the community. We're going to have different workshops and different opportunities to learn and become even smarter shoppers, because that's what helps us to be able to buy things in a really smart way and know the value of what we're getting. We're also going to have your opportunity to watch some fashion shows and just take a lot into consideration. So I love that, right? There's just a lot to love there. And you know, I'm just excited in general because it's our chance to hang out with you guys again, or maybe even meet you if this is your first time, and kind of learn about your stories, what you've been up to, what you like to see, what what's going on, and so I love that. There's just so much to appreciate, and I'm always excited to be a part of that. I love when everyone tells me a little bit about their stories, what they've gone through, what they've made it past. Everyone has some trials and tribulations, and everyone also has some beautiful successes and accomplishments and things that they're proud of and they want to share. And so it's really nice to kind of learn a little bit about that from everybody and, just kind of catch up as well, especially with the folks that have been here every time. So it's just a really fun chance to kind of hang out and get to know each other better, and also get in on some great deals. Maybe you'll also get a chance to tour our studios if you haven't had a chance yet, but if you have already, then just come and say hi and say what's going on, and we'd love to see you. And it's a great time. We do like to think it gets bigger and better every single time because we're learning new things and adapting new things and all that good stuff. But yeah, I think it's just going to be a great opportunity for you guys to check it out. We also are going to have free jewelry cleaning, free repairs, and your appraisals offered at nominal costs, plus your catering and your refreshments and your goodies and giveaways and so much more. So if you have a chance to come on over, again, April 17th and the 18th is when it's going to be happening, and hopefully we'll get to see you here. But it should be a great time. I'm excited. All right, take a look at your shop 9. This is what you call your Vines necklace. Your Vines necklace. So all your diamonds are going to be pink diamonds. They are iridated and they are luxuriant diamonds held together by prongs in your vine design, as you can see. So the vine design is going to be not fluid. It's pretty much just as stable there, but the chain is very flexible indeed. Okay, so I love that. The chain is going to have an extender with a lobster claw clasp, and this is all 1 carat of your lab-grown pink diamonds on the neck. So 18 karat vermeil rose gold over the sterling silver. Okay, 18 inches on the neckline, just incredible. So let's see here. Okay. Oh, you know what, DJ? I think we skipped the carpet bracelet or the band.
Oh yeah, we'll come back to it.
Okay, got it. Okay, so we're gonna talk about this one. It's gonna be your shop 10. Let me just switch this around real quick. This will be 9. This will be 10. Perfect. And I'm excited to talk about this one because I think anything that's gonna be botanical essence, I think that's gonna be like, it's nice. You guys already know what I say when it comes to botanical and natural, neutral themed inspirations. I think it's a reminder that it's always a chance to grow and to learn, and I like that, right? So you have the pink diamonds that are just ever so fabulous. I love, love, love this because it's also going to be a feminine look, very soft, very elegant. And I think the lab-grown pink diamonds go great with the rose gold over sterling silver because both of those combined is going to be that soft kind of blush color. So I love that. I love that the vine kind of extends it downward just a bit to offer that really nice framing silhouette on the neckline. And I love that this is your stations design within the embedded leaf, the vines design, because it just looks nice on the neckline. And then, of course, the 18 parts of gold of the 24 parts gold has that solid sterling silver base. So that's beautiful. Again, you have a nature-inspired design, which is always going to be calming, always reassuring. Really love that. I love the branch silhouette. I love that you're going to have very slightly included diamonds that adds just a little bit more of that crisp sparkle. And for 1 full carat on the neckline, I love that, right? A gorgeous weight, a durable luxury, and the graduated vine pattern for that elegant drape. So really exciting stuff. I love that you have the fluid movement, a lightweight, everyday luxury, a beautiful necklace opportunity. You can layer this up if you wanted to. I can particularly see it going pretty great with your tennis style necklace, your shop 7. I think that would be really, really a beautiful opportunity to pair together. And I can even see it be paired with, hang in there with me, your shop 1. I think that even though they're different designs, they would look really nice together. See what I mean? I think that would be beautiful. You can have some fun kind of mixing and matching with those. It's lightweight. Both of them are everyday necklaces. Again, don't be afraid to mix your metals. And I love that floral vine motif. There's just a lot to appreciate. So, and just incredible, an everyday elegance, whether you're going some more formal or some more casual, very soft kind of feminine sparkle, especially with the colored diamonds here that are all in your rounds with the prongs. And I love that it's going to be that designer style. I mean, the vines design is just so telling. It's a romantic pink diamond hue, which is also going to be a very statement piece, especially from afar. It just kind of stands out, very princess look. And we're offering it to you on clearance because normally on retail, this is going for about $6,000, but right now we're giving it to you for 87% off, and that means, well, that's a great deal. Normally we sell it for just over $1,000. So think about that, right? Retail $6,000. Normally we sell it for just over $1,000, and now it's on clearance for $802 with 49 cents. I repeat, $802 with 49 cents. However, it doesn't have to stop there. It will if you don't listen, but you want to listen. Use the Live25 promo code in the budget pay so that it doesn't stop there. You can lower that by far, and then that budget pay is going to be $120 with 37 cents over the course of 5 months. So I'm excited about that. I really, really love that you have that gorgeous, gorgeous opportunity for a clearance value. It just makes everything stand out all the more. And I think that's something to be appreciated. I really, really do. So yeah, I'm excited about this. I really am. There's a lot of opportunity here for the rose gold. I think it just kind of adds that little extra pop. And it is your luxuriant brand, so you know it's going to have that long-lasting quality, which I also am really excited about. Okay, so With all that said, your budget pay again $120.37 dispersed over the course of 5 months. And again, you do not have to wait to the second, third, fourth, or even the fifth month to get this delivered. We're going to ship it off as soon as possible. So I'm excited about that, my friends. This is going to be your Shop 9, SHOP 9 with no spaces in between, and we'll help you out. All right, one last look here. Don't forget, I think it could be paired well with your cuff bracelet because of the stations design. I think that's always going to be fluid with the stations of the vine. And if you have any questions, comment down below live. We love seeing your comments, learning where you're watching from, and all that good stuff. We would love to be able to hear from you guys. So that would be just incredible. Now, we are live a lot. We're live every single day. Normally, you can catch us at 8 a.m., 10 a.m., 2 p.m., 6 p.m., and 8 p.m. Central Time. So that's awesome. And I love that we're able also to be live on the weekends. So that's always really great in case you're busy during the week and you can't get a chance to get a hold of us. You can always watch our replays on Facebook, on our Facebook page. And then I encourage you to join our Shop LC VIP Facebook page as well, because that's where you're going to learn just a little bit more about everything that we have to offer. And I think that that's just incredible. Okay. So yeah, lots of opportunities there. Definitely. Okay. Now we're going to be moving on. We do have a carpet band ring coming up. Only 15 of those vine necklaces. And now this is your Shop 10, your Carpet Brilliance ring. It is absolutely fabulous and is going to have your luxuriant diamond authentication card, which you're going to want to keep, okay? Now, the back side of that card says, ethically sourced, hypoallergenic materials, sustainable luxury, and certified quality. It's going to certify the metalwork, which is 10 karat yellow gold. It's going to certify the diamond color range, which is EF. It's going to certify the clarity, which is VS. It's going to certify the carat weight, which is going to be 4 karat 75. And it literally says, this card guarantees that your luxuriant diamond is an authentic lab-grown diamond, possessing the same physical, chemical, and optical properties as mined diamonds while being sustainable and an ethical choice. The front side says, luxuriant diamond authenticity guarantee card, and it says, please retain this card as assurance of brilliance, purity, and ethical craftsmanship. That's awesome. So you want to keep that somewhere safe. It is slightly weighty of a ring. However, it is not heavy. That's the back side. Definitely a lot of room there. If you wanted to engrave it with anything, you certainly could. And if not, well, you do have a fabulous opportunity to notice the front. By golly, look at that front. So let me go ahead and show you. This is going to be an almost 2 centimeter width in that bracelet. Okay, I mean in the ring. So you're gonna have a mixture of some rounds and then some baguettes. Okay, so I love this look. It's so beautiful. And let me see here. Hold on. Okay. And I think this is what you would call or describe the full brilliance sparkle, right? Because it's the carpet design. It's not heavy. I think it shows off just enough sparkle, right? Just enough full coverage sparkle. I mean, just look at that. I would totally get it engraved in the backside if I could, or even on the interior. There's no stamp of anything on the interior, so you do have a lot of room there as well. I love the mixture of the baguettes and the rounds. I think that makes everything just so much more beautiful. And I love that you have a bold band presence with 4 karat 75, almost 5 full carats on the finger. So that's awesome. You also have the multi-row diamonds there. And just a fabulous architecture there all across the entire top. And I think that this is also going to be so beautiful with the G color range, the near colorless look, because that incorporates the SI1 clarity, which means that you are getting something that's a strong sparkle performance. And who doesn't want a carpet band that doesn't have sparkle, right? I mean, everything has to work together for its good. And that's what you're getting, the wide band silhouette and the statement coverage. So I'm really excited about that. I love that you have the maximized scintillation. I love that you have the rhodium finish. I love that you have the silver. It just enhances the brightness. You have that beautiful dome profile and the light reflection angles. I love everything about this, right? The minimum metal visibility, just absolutely incredible. I mean, this is truly a cocktail piece. I mean, this is truly a standout piece, a public figure celebrity style piece, right? Fashion band ring. It's evenly aligned. The proportions are absolutely amazing. It does have some symmetry in there, which is beautiful as well. And those pave rows for that symmetry that helps it to stand out. And I love that it has that comfort fit interior, which just has a little bit of the open work, helps make things rather a little bit more lightweight. And I like that. You know, there's a lot of shine here, absolutely. And it's just one of those beautiful luxury designer looks. So gorgeous all across the surface. A very bold, you know, stylish ring that definitely is to be seen, but nothing that is too much or overwhelming, right? You have that high sparkle opportunity and that textured brilliance. If you run your finger all across to the band, you'll notice that, but it's nothing that gets in your way of your everyday routine, so you can wear it all day long. And a larger presence in the multi diamond row band. So yeah, just a lot to appreciate here. I just truly love that we have something like this in our collection to be able to add into yours. We only have about 7 left in your size 7, about 5 left in your size 8. I mean, not a lot left in all these sizes because we've already run out of your sizes 5, 10, and 11. However, we still have your sizes 6, 7, 8, and 9. Now, we do not have any half sizes in this one, so just to be mindful of that. However, your retail value is going for about $7,500. So if you lower that by 86% savings, that means just over $1,000. So that means, guess what? Your Live 25 promo code and then the budget pay, that's $160.49 over the course of 5 months. So great stuff. You use the Live 25 promo code and the budget pay, you're getting even better deals. It's a 5-star rated item, all held together by your prongs, your luxuriant authentication card that comes with it. Of course, we can help you find your right fit, or if you already know your right fit, or for you or for your loved one, that's great as well. But just a lot to love. I think it's beautiful. It really is. So definitely consider this, my friends. This is going to be your shop 10, SHOP 10. If you comment that down below, we will send you some more information on everything you're going to need to know about this piece. Okay. Let's see here. All right. I'm looking here and I see that we're going to have a Bali Legacy bracelet piece here. Oh, okay. This is exciting. I've actually never seen this design. What I'm looking at here. I've actually never seen this. Okay. I've seen a design like this in your ring style, but I've never seen a design like this in your bracelet. I just never have. I never have. This is so exciting, okay? Let's go ahead and figure this out here. A beautiful, my gosh, a gorgeous bangle bracelet. Wow. Okay, this is super exciting stuff. I'm going to measure the width first because I really need to know. I'm telling you, I know what ring goes with this. I have it in my head from here at Shop LC. It's beautiful. I fell in love with it the moment I saw it. It's something I'm 100% going to be adding to my collection. Okay, you have about a centimeter. You have about a centimeter there in your beautiful bangle bracelet, okay? And this is going to be a whopping 22 karat vermeil yellow gold piece. I mean, the gentlemen can love this. The ladies can love this. This is slightly weighty. It's slightly weighty, but it's not heavy. Again, I promise it was heavy, I would tell you. It's slightly weighty, but you can wear it every day. Don't you worry. This is like a royalty piece, my friends. I don't even know how to describe it. It's so beautiful. Look at the way it looks paired with your bangle cuff bracelet, your Shop 8. I think that's beautiful. And that Shop 8 is going to be working with that 10 karat yellow gold. And then this is your 22 karat gold. I mean, that's just incredible, okay? Now, it's your Bali Legacy. So obviously it's going to have some of that Bali culture inspired design there, as you see all along those edges. And that's beautiful. So really exciting stuff. This is a 2.5 karat bracelet, your Byzantine design, okay? So I truly appreciate that. I love that it's going to be luxuriant lab-grown diamonds there in that center row. Those are all going to be in your prong sets, in your rounds all throughout that middle. And I think that that is awesome. Okay, so 22 karat vermeil yellow gold over the sterling silver. And yeah, I think that it is just a really incredible to be able to have this bracelet with your little hinges here, so it can close on nicely. And it's gorgeous. My gosh, a 7.25-inch bracelet that I think is just as spectacular. So obviously it's going to have a lot of culture in it. Obviously it's going to have a lot of history in it because of the Bali design. Usually these are going to be made in such a way that is going to be handcrafted. And so I love that, right? So really beautiful, a Byzantine style link engraving that you would just love. And I think it would go great with your watches or, pretty much anything else. The lab-grown diamonds are fabulous. It's embedded all along that design in the center there. The 22K is something that I cannot get over. 22 karat vermeil yellow gold over sterling silver. I think it just adds that extra butteriness, extra richness. I think that's beautiful. And the intricate carved texture all across the bracelet, right? I mean, this is not mass produced. It has just so much to love. And slight open work in there as well. And I love that. 2.5 carats of 22K gold. I mean, that is awesome. And then you have the diamond weight accents. So, I mean, what is not to appreciate, right? This is going to be a hinged bangle kind of silhouette. So you do have that securability, but that hinge is going to seamlessly blend on into the design. And it's going to be that decorative Bali style metalwork detailing. So I do appreciate that. And a continuous diamond sparkle, right? All across the board. So really amazing. The vintage Byzantine bracelet. Inspiration, the raised engravings, you run your finger along the band and you feel it, but nothing that's going to overpower or, stick out at you or poke at you. And the structured bangle design maintaining that shape. So I do love that. I love the traditional kind of artisan style craftsmanship look. I loved, again, the hinged closure, just making sure everything stays on, because the last thing you want in your life is to lose a 22 karat bracelet of that gold. And again, the gold textured Bali legacy style, enhancing the diamond contrast, enhancing everything about the classic heritage styling of the design. We do have over 3,000 skilled artisans here at Shop LC, and so I love that. It is going to be that substantial wrist presence, really elevating the overall wrist wear and the overall look. And I would say because of that Byzantine style, you can call this an ornate kind of artistry, right? An ornate bangle silhouette. So I love that. I love the Bali inspired statement bracelet piece. I love everything about this. And so does the world, because in your world of fine jewelry, this is going to be at least a $7,000 bracelet going upwards. Okay. So to be able to have that with an incredible Shop LC price point of 84% off, means that you're going to be getting this for $1,134.99. So that's just absolutely incredible. And if you use the Live 25 promo code with the budget pay, that means $170.24 over the course of 5 months. So really exciting stuff. And I think there's so much to appreciate about that. Now, you will be getting this delivered between maybe April the 7th, 8th, or 9th if you order it today. Don't forget you're getting that free shipping because it is that online order over $50. And I love that it's a 5-star rated item. So that's also truly incredible. I just love this, my friends, because anyone can wear this. Again, the gentlemen or the ladies. Please don't forget to use that Live 25 promo code. I don't want to sound like a broken record, but I don't want you to miss out on those savings either. So Live 25 and then the budget pay, which is $170.24 over the course of 5 months. So really exciting stuff. And I just love that. Okay. So we have about 5 left in this bangle bracelet. And that's not many. These are selling out pretty quick. Okay. So you are going to want to hop on this as soon as possible. Your beautiful Shop 11. All right. One last look at the way it looks there paired with your cuff bracelet, your Shop 8. And we're moving on. Good stuff. Okay, now we're going to be moving on to your shop number 12. Your shop 12 is also a beautiful bracelet of diamonds. My goodness. You're going to be working with luxuriant lab-grown diamonds, GH grading SI clarity. and 4 carats, okay? So 4 carats, it's called your heartstrings bracelet. I love that it has hearts. Obviously, it's going to be very, very representative of a love. And I love that you have the rhodium over the sterling silver. So that's amazing. SI clarity all across the board. And you're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 round brilliant cut white diamonds inside each of those hearts, acting as that cluster of the hearts, okay? So if you measure the width of the heart, it's going to stand about just over half a centimeter. If you measure the height, it's going to stand at just over half a centimeter as well. Now, this bracelet is going to have one heart there on the tab insert, but absolutely beautiful, okay? So this is 4 carats of diamonds, luxuriant lab-grown diamonds, very spectacular. 6.5 inches on the wrist, so you get to decide if you want it to fit at your 6.5 inch size, or maybe you want it to be your 8 inch size, or maybe you want it to be your 7.25 inch size. Either way, just a lot to appreciate, okay? So I'm super excited about that. I just love that we have a big opportunity here. We have 13 left in your size 6.5 inches. We have 13 left in your size 7.25 inches, and 3 left in your size 8 inches. But just a lot to appreciate, absolutely. I will mention, however, that your carat weight is going to be a variable depending on what size you get. Because if you get your 6.5 inches, you're getting 4 carats of diamonds. If you get your 7.25 inches, you're getting 4 carat 10 of diamonds. And if you get your 8 inch bracelet, that's 4 carat 15 of your diamonds. So just a really, really nice to keep in mind that you have that opportunity. The amazing thing about Shop LC is you're going to still be getting, regardless of the size of the bracelet or the carat weight, you're still going to be getting any of those 3 sizes and carat weights for, I said 4 like this, for the same price, because across the board, regardless of those things, this is a $5,300 bracelet, but you're going to be getting it for 78% savings. And so that's going to fall to be $11.99 and 99 cents. Now, if you use the Live 25 promo code, and if you use the budget pay, then this is going to be just an incredible opportunity of $179.99. So I really appreciate that. I mean, who doesn't love hearts on their wrist, especially in diamonds? That's just fabulous. And I think there's a lot to be drawn from the hearts, right? All across the bracelet. The heart links have just a perfect amount of spacing. I like how they're kind of like horizontally placed. I also think that's beautiful. You have the bright white finish. You have the repeating design. So again, a lot of symmetry here. The presence of the bright white appearance, and then the lively scintillation of the SI clarity stones. Very articulated links. So you do have flexibility, although it still holds its own and as far as the structure goes. And a feminine kind of romantic piece, although anyone can wear this. That secure clasp is beautiful. The backside is stamped luxuriant to 925, and you truly have a magnificent continuous sparkle. So I love that. I love the lightweight design. I love that this is a soft presence, especially if you wanted to pair it with maybe one of your rings or anything else that you might have. It's just going to go really gorgeously together. And I love that you have multi-hearts, right? Because it goes great with any stations design of jewelry as well. So sparkling diamonds, come on. Hearts, come on. And luxuriant branding, come on top of the metalwork and everything else. Yeah, what an incredible value. Okay, so you're going to cover those taxes. It will cover the shipping for you. Again, because it's that online order over $50, and you should be good to go. So just a lot to appreciate, my friends, for sure. So this is going to be your shop 12, SHOP 12. If you comment to that down below, we'll get you some more information. All right, don't forget these are 5-star rated items all across the board, which is awesome. So one last look there, and then we'll move on. Okay. All right. We're going to be moving on to your New York closeout luxuriant lab-grown diamond ring. I mean, this thing is a fabulous closeout deal. So once it's gone, it is gone. It kind of looks a little bit like the boldness of the carpet band ring, which we already showed you, which was your shop 10. So on my ring finger, your shop 10 carpet band ring, and then this one is your shop 13, which is your luxuriant lab grown ring. They're beautiful. So obviously the shop 10 is going to be more of that rigid profile. And then your Shop 13 has more of a slight dome effect. However, both have such intense sparkle that is a beauty, okay? And both have the rows of the diamonds. So I love that. Now, let's see here. Boom, boom, boom. So all across the board, you're going to be working with, actually, let me see if I can even count. This is a little bit tough, but let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let me recheck because, you know, it's kind of hard to count here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, 7 rows of those diamonds, okay, in your rounds. So all of them are going to be, you're going to have slightly different sizes there. And a beautiful radiance ring. Absolutely beautiful. Your New York closeout. So it's a 4.5 carat ring, GSI1 clarity, all with your prong sets. Really, really beautiful. The inside or the under gallery is going to have slight open work. And actually the inside is going to be stamped 925 LG, okay, so for lab ground. So really, really beautiful of a presence. It doesn't interfere with your other fingers. You have a lot of beauty in the infinite radiance design, the multi-row bands, and a little bit of that, I guess I would describe it like that dense pave kind of diamond coverage. And you notice that all across the top, okay? So really beautiful. Again, a 4.5 carat gold presence and G color diamonds sitting near that colorless sparkle. So we already have seen some of those. We absolutely fall in love with those. We've already seen the SI1 clarity as well. So we are familiar with that strong brilliance. It makes perfect sense why we would have it here at Shop LC. And then I don't want to gloss over the fact that you have the sterling silver, which is going to add that bright rhodium finish. So I love that because it's going to help add that foundational style to the multi-row stacked to band appearance. I love that you have such a bold presence here. The minimal metal showing bright through and so amazing. And the micro pave setting, right? Maximum sparkle coverage. So a beautiful cocktail style, a beautiful fashion ring, a layered diamond opportunity all across the crown there. I mean, this is perfect for the gents and ladies. And it's a comfort fit. It's not even heavy, which is actually kind of unbelievable. How do they do that, right? But still amazing. A high shimmer effect absolutely as well, and that wider finger coverage look. So definitely a lot there, kind of like that stacked illusion. So it almost looks like even more than it actually is, because you have a full brilliance effect in the statement band. So I love that. I love that you have the diamond layout. I love that you have a bold design. And some people would even call this an infinity design because it almost looks like it goes on for infinity and beyond the diamonds. Of course, on the shoulders, you'll notice it ends there and then you have a smooth polish finish. But it kind of looks like that infinite design. And so that's going to symbolize eternity, continuity, forever, etc. So I love that. Now, right now we have this ring available in your sizes 5 to 11. No half sizes are going to be available at the moment. And we have a little bit of a different quantity for each of those sizes. So maybe 11 left in your size 6, 7 left in your size 10, 19 left in your size 7, about 7 left in your size 8, about 3 left in your size 9, but after that, we are going to be, completely sold out. It's also going to be a 5-star rated item, so it's going to hold true to the authenticity and to just the value that it brings, the joy that it brings. That is our motto, is delivering joy. It's a $3,749 opportunity at retail with some change. But of course, Shop LC is doing it better, so you can expect a lot to better. And so in this case, you can expect at least 68% savings, almost 70%. So that's going to fall at $1,199 with 99 cents. So it'll stop there, obviously, unless you use the Live25 promo code with the budget pay. Okay, so the Live25 promo code in conjunction with the budget pay is going to equal out to $179.99 over the course of 5 months. So this is spectacular. Use the Live25 promo code. Use the budget pay. That means, my friends, that you're going to get a fabulous opportunity of, again, $179.99. So I'm really excited about this. I think it can be paired pretty much well with anything that you so please, especially that Shop One, because that's beautiful sterling silver upon sterling silver. But of course, don't be afraid to mix and match those metals. Don't be afraid to wear something bold. Don't be afraid to wear something beautiful. You deserve it. You're going to look amazing, okay? No matter which way you choose to wear this. There are so many different ways to wear something like this. And I think that's awesome. So really, really exciting stuff. And I'm excited about it, my friends. I truly, truly am. So, yeah, just a lot to appreciate here. And I think that's awesome. Okay, so this is your shop 13. And, yeah, it's a beautiful piece. My goodness. I don't want to take these off. But really, really fabulous nonetheless. Okay, we're going to go ahead and move on down the line to your shop 14. Now your shop 14 is going to fall within the line of the heart design as well. It's called your heart cluster necklace. Of course, naturally, you know that I'm going to say it's going to pair absolutely fabulously with your heart strings bracelet, which is your shop 12, because hearts on hearts, who wouldn't love that? But of course, you can pair this up with pretty much anything and it's going to go great. Particularly your tennis style necklace. I think that would also be a wonderful combination. It's up to you, of course. Have fun with that. Fashion is, however, is really whatever you want it to be. And I love that. So yes, a lot to appreciate here. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Now, this is going to be your pendant. You're going to have an integrated bail. The back side is going to say 925 LG. You have some open work there. And I love this. So your width is going to be 2 centimeters and your height is going to be 2 centimeters as well for the overall design, including that halo made of baguettes. We'll get there in a sec. Just the cluster of the center heart is going to be 1 centimeter, however. So 1 centimeter in the height and then 2 centimeters, including the halo. So the cluster is going to be comprised of 1 large round brilliant cut white diamond and then several other sizes of your round brilliant cut white diamonds. Actually 2 larges and then several different sizes, all held together by prongs. Your halo is going to be your baguette diamonds held together by those prongs. And then you're going to have, of course, the chain opportunity. That is 18 inches on the chain. Okay, so love that. Love that you have a lobster claw clasp. Absolutely beautiful with your 3-carat 22 necklace here. You can always switch out the chain if you wanted to, but it is integrated into the style, so that's awesome. And it's your luxuriant branding, so you know you're getting something quality. I appreciate that. Now, this is beautiful. We have about 15 left. About 15 of these left, okay? So really, really amazing. And a bold, bold statement piece. A very romantic centerpiece for the neckline. It's not heavy, but it still holds a lot of beauty. And I love that, okay? 3-carat 22 opportunity. Dramatic sparkle, but in the best possible way. It's not overpowering. It's not too much. And again, you're getting the G color lab grown diamonds. So I love that. I love the bright, near colorless look. And I definitely appreciate the clarity as well, that SI clarity. Again, what you're getting with that is going to be that lively brilliance all across the whole amount of the cluster, the whole design of the cluster. So I love that. I love the sterling silver. I love the rhodium finish. It definitely enhances the whiteness. And I love that you have, again, that little cluster with the minimal metal showing through. Really, you're getting just that gorgeous set of diamonds. That is what the eye catches, okay? So the width of that, one of those baguette diamonds is going to measure about 4 millimeters. And then again, you have kind of like a radiating style in the heart necklace. So I love that. I love that this makes the piece overall just very naturally dimensional. You have extra depth, you have extra fire. And the halo cluster design, okay? That's going to amplify the size illusion. So I love that. I love the diamond kind of just overall sparkle. There's just really, again, I just appreciate that the metal's not exactly visible. It's really just that full-on diamond presence. I think it makes for a very bold, beautiful pendant. And I love the full diamond coverage, okay? So you have the symmetrical heart design, the beautiful proportions. You have a very balanced look. You have something that's a gorgeous layout, and I love the open light reflection, okay? Just incredible. White bright metals also, even in just the chain being visible, is going to open and intensify that sparkle. And I love the larger stone presence. It's going to be beautiful across those multiple stones. So really, really fabulous. A classic heart motif with the lab-grown diamonds. Anyone can wear this. Gentlemen have been known to wear their hearts as well. But really a feminine silhouette with the cluster effect. It's very bold, but still holds that beautiful soft presence and soft design. And overall, it's eye-catching. You notice this from a mile away, right? It's a beautiful centerpiece there for the neckline. Something like this might be going for about $5,000, $800, $900 retail, but we're going to be giving it to you for 84% savings. So that's going to mean $934.99. So when you use that Live at the Live 25 promo code and then the budget pay, that means $140.24 over the course of 5 months. So I'm really excited about this. It's a true beauty, just absolutely amazing to be able to go from that $5,800-$900 retail to our price $934 and change to using the Live 25 promo code and the budget pay equals out to $140 with 24 cents over the course of 5 months. Now, again, we accept a Visa, MasterCard, American Express, Discover, PayPal, Google Pay, and Apple Pay. Just a couple options for you there. And if you have any questions, you can always call your personal shopper number. That is 888-835-2237. And we'd gladly assist you, okay? So some really good stuff there. And I'm excited that we have this design. Here's shot 14. All right. Now, you can always add in that 2-year protection plan. You can always expect also to use that 30-day easy money back guarantee, unless it's a clearance item. And of course, we accept Visa, MasterCard, American Express, Discover, PayPal, Google Pay, and Apple Pay. Okay. Now, we are going to be moving on to a beautiful, beautiful sterling silver ring. Woo! Amazing. We have about 3 left in your size 7, about 9 left in your size 10, about 2 left in your size 8, and about 9 left in your size 9. So a beautiful, beautiful piece. I think this might be paired well with your heartstrings bracelet. I think it's a fabulous design to be able to put together. I mean, just look at that, right? I mean, full on sparkle. It is quite the majestic presence. But if you wanted to wear it just like that, simply on the hand, then that's going to be amazing as well. You're going to get 3 full carats on the finger. G grading, SI clarity, luxuriant lab-grown diamonds, and sterling silver. And it's a multi-row band. You have 4 rows there. Okay, so the first row is going to be made of your rounds, brilliant cuts. Second row is going to be alternating between your rounds and your baguettes. Second row, same deal. And then the 4th row is all your rounds. Okay, so rounds and rounds at the top, and then alternating 2 styles in the second or the middle 2 rows. But overall, beautiful, strong sparkle presence, a tapered band in the back, and the G color, obviously long, bright white look, and then the SI clarity with that lively brilliance. Slight open work there that you can see in the under gallery, and the sterling silver is going to bring about that beautiful rhodium finish. So you have a fabulous graduated design. The pave construction and the dome shape, right? Really, really amazing. So I love that. I love that you have full sparkle opportunity all across the top, and the cocktail style dimensions, just incredible. So really you're getting that continuous sparkle. At least that's the way that it looks, right? Beautiful wide band architecture that really shines on through and gets you noticed. It's going to measure over 1 centimeter just about. And I would say that's called your true statement to look. It's a beautiful minimal metal visibility here as well, so you have that full diamond focus, and even row alignment. A little bit of asymmetry in the middle 2 rows, but still even row alignment. So overall, you still have a bit of that symmetry show on forth, and it's a comfort fit, and I do appreciate that as well. Yeah, just absolutely incredible. So a beautiful designer-inspired band. It's bold, it's beautiful, has that high scintillation, especially under the lighting, a wide luxury diamond look. Just incredible. And I think it pairs well with anything that you choose to have it, kind of paired with, really. So really just amazing. Now, I do think that this adds a little bit of floral opportunity because of kind of that scalloped edge of the round brilliant cuts on the edges. And so I do think that's kind of a unique design. And I love that. Okay, so really exciting stuff. We already ran out of your size 5, however, but we still have it in your sizes 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and 11. No half sizes are available at the moment. We will give you that free shipping because it is that online order over $50. And I think that there is just a lot of opportunity here with the retail price point, okay? Because the retail value is going to be $4,500. However, we're giving this ring to you for 82% savings. And that means $799.99. So if you use the Live 25 promo code in the budget pay, then that means $119.99 over the course of 5 months. So really amazing stuff, just absolutely incredible. And I love it. I love this piece. Again, we'll help you find your right fit if you're not quite sure. And don't forget, it's not just for your ring finger. It can be for your pinky finger. It can be for your index. I mean, whatever you want to wear this on is going to look absolutely incredible. And I love that. So just a lot to appreciate here, my friends. An incredible value. Your shop of 15. Beautiful. One last look before we move on. Don't forget to be checking out those verified buyer 5-star reviews as well. And yeah, this is just a beautiful piece, my friends. Very exciting stuff that we have this year. All right, shop 15. We're moving on. All right, again, if you miss any of the pieces that we're showing you here today, you can always log on to shoplc.com and see everything that we have to offer. And then we also have your app, your mobile app, and that's always going to be a really great resource for you as well, whether you're watching on your tablet, your iPhone, any device, okay? So just to love that. All right, beautiful diamond show. And then, of course, coming up at 8 p.m. Central Time, we're going to talk about some of your multi-diamond opportunities, and that's also going to be really amazing. Okay, we're going to be moving on. We have a beautiful pendant of diamonds, and it's inspired by nature as well. It's actually called your Blossom Glow Pendant, okay? So I really appreciate this. It's going to have your integrated bail as well. And bottom to bail is actually going to measure 2.5 centimeters. So really, really beautiful, okay? Now, these are going to be GH graded diamonds, SI clarity, and 2.5 carats worth of diamonds on your neckline. So, a floral blossom cushion, actually, well, not really a cushion, a floral blossom cluster design, just incredible. So, let's break it down. You're going to have one center round lab-grown diamond in the middle, and that's going to measure about 0.5 centimeter in the diameter. You're going to have smaller rounds in your first halo, different size, larger, smaller rounds in your second halo, marquee cut, horizontally placed rounds in your third halo, and then small, congruent lab-grown diamond rounds in your outer halo. So 4 halos, everything is held together by prongs. 4 halos is quite the story. And then that bail is going to be 3 rows vertical, okay, or 3 columns. So you're going to have smaller lab-grown diamonds, larger lab-grown diamonds, smaller lab-grown diamonds, all in your rounds. You can always switch out the chain if you wanted to. However, this does come with the chain. It's beautiful. It's a cable chain, and it's going to be 20 inches on the neckline with a lobster claw clasp. And then the back side of the pendant is stamped as signature L for luxuriant. Just absolutely fabulous to be able to have this in your repertoire, right? Rhodium over sterling silver, just incredible. So I love that. I love that you have the cluster design. I mean, this definitely sticks out as well. And a continuous shine opportunity. Really beautiful. A decorative opportunity there, adding that extra sparkle. The floral symmetry about this, just because it is that natural design. And a really amazing composite flower inspiration, right? So I love flowers. Flowers are beautiful. Flowers are always going to be inspiring us to grow and to push on forward, and always reminding us that there's always something to look forward to. Of course, you're also going to have that raised cluster and the beautiful light reflection. I love that you have a bright metal enhancement as well, and a classic floral symmetry motif, a fabulous high scintillation, and a statement piece with the blossom design. I think that's beautiful. So it's a very elegant drop as well. It's not so much going to dangle. It's kind of just going to hold steady there on the neckline. And so I think that's nice because it shows a lot of confidence in the pendant silhouette. However, this is going to be slightly masculine in the size, but still holding true to that romantic diamond flower necklace style. This is a beautiful piece. Retail value is going to be going for about $6,000 and up at your traditional marketplace, jewelry stores, retail stores. And so it's really amazing to be able to have Shop LC through our network's resources and connections to be able to get this to you for 87% savings. So that means $799.99. So when you use that with the Live 25 promo code, with the budget pay, then that's going to mean, guess what? That's going to mean $119.99. So I truly appreciate this because what a whopping drop from $6,000 retail, right? I mean, just incredible. That Live 25 promo code is going to be used with no spaces in between. So LIVE25. And then, of course, the budget pay, I mean, is incredible. Budget pay is not a credit card. We are not looking at your credit score, so no credit checks. You don't have to worry about waiting to get approved. You just sign up and then you're good to go. And of course, your budget pay is going to be no interest, which I think is awesome because where else are you going to be able to pay that really amazing opportunity of fine jewelry cost values for no interest, right? I mean, that's kind of doesn't happen. Just doesn't happen. But welcome to Shop LC, Shop Low Cost, because it happens here. And it happens here every day, 365. So the bad news is we only have about 20 of these pendants left. And we do start to worry when we have less than 1,000 of any item in stock. So that's kind of just the bad news. But I always say it's still good news no matter what, even if you just have one left, because it's still another chance for you to own one, okay? So even if it's just one left. So 20 left, that's still decent, right? So you still have enough time to call in or comment down below shop 16 as you see it displayed right there. Put it down in the comment section below. We will get you some more information on this pendant. I would say it would go great with any of the pieces we're showing you, including the heartstrings bracelet or really anything truly, because diamonds just work really well together. And I think that that is amazing. Awesome. This is your shop 16. What a great deal. Okay, there you go, my friends. Good stuff. Okay. Alrighty, ready. We're going to move on to your hoop designs, and I'm actually wearing them right now. Okay, so beautiful hoop earrings. They're actually going to be your inside out designs, and I think that is amazing. Your inside out design means that you are going to have diamond sparkle on the exterior as well as the interior. These are all going to be held together by prongs. They're all going to be round, brilliant cut diamonds. And I love that you have the rhodium over sterling silver because it just stands out. Ooh, the back side is going to be stamped luxuriant 925 made in the USA. And if I had to kind of measure the diameter of one of those rounds, it's going to be maybe, I would say, 1.5 millimeters around there. But beautiful GHSI clarity and 2.5 carats here on the ears. So love that. Love the rhodium over sterling silver. Love that you have just a lot of beauty here, right? The inside out design ensures that you have the scintillation of the diamonds on all sides, especially if someone's looking at you from the profile, they're going to notice that. And you really have a high clarity opportunity as well. So I love that. I love that the diamonds are set inside the front and outside the front and then inside. I love that this can be worn by gentlemen and for ladies. And I would say the diameter of the overall hoop would be about 3 centimeters in that diameter. So, something still noticeable, but not too big. And you're going to have a hinged clasp here. So that's nice. It has that secure wear and a very slim profile. Okay, so beautiful strong brilliance. I love the diamond setting there because it's going to maximize that shine, and I love the classic diamond hoop essential opportunity. So a beautiful high polish finish, the front facing metal coverage in the prongs, and then of course in the hinge you can notice some of that metal work, and it's easy. You just kind of click on down there and the hinge closure kind of pops on out, and you notice the diamonds no matter what side you're looking at it, right? So I love that. I love that it's pure elegance because of the diamonds, a lot of continuity. I think for that reason it would go great with your tennis style necklace, even though it's different metals. Look and mix and match those metals. Or if you have a diamond tennis bracelet style in anything, any fine jewelry piece, and that could be great for you as well. So a lot of balance to symmetry, a beautiful, brilliant cut opportunity. I love the modern design of the actual hoops, and I love that these are statement but also wearable hoops, okay? So definitely appreciating these. If you wanted to pair it with your diamond tennis necklace, we do have these hoops available in 925 yellow gold, or the yellow gold over the 925, or if you wanted just these rhodium over sterling silver pieces, then that could be something you get as well. So it's up to you, but overall you're getting 2.5 carats gets on the ears of your luxuriant lab-grown diamonds. So I love that. And you have 11 of these pieces left, okay? So really amazing, and yeah, I mean, these are selling out pretty quickly, and I understand why, because you have an almost $4,000 value, but you're getting it for 86% savings, and that means $534.99. So if you use the Live 25 promo code, if you use the budget pay, then that's gonna equal out to $80.24 over the course of 5 months. Again, you do not have to wait the second, third, fourth, or even the 5th month to get this delivered to you or to whoever you're getting this for. We're going to ship it off as soon as you make that first payment. You cover the taxes, we'll cover the shipping. We accept Visa, MasterCard, American Express, Discover, PayPal, Google Pay, and Apple Pay. And, add in the 2-year protection plan or don't. Either way, you order it today, you should be able to expect to have it delivered between maybe April the 7th and the 9th, which is going to be good for you. We ship within 24 hours and we don't dilly-dally, so you'll get this delivered as soon as possible. So again, only 11 left. This is your shop 17. All right. Okay, we're going to be moving on now, my friends. We have a fabulous opportunity for a really unique power tier ring. It's going to have a stretch design, so it's going to be adjustable. And it's called your power tier ring because, you just see all the little tiers there. So you can kind of adjust it. If you wanted to have it stretch outward, you can put it on your middle finger. It'll fit there, or stretch it a little bit more inward. It'll fit your pinky, however you want it. But overall, a fabulous design. So really, really exciting stuff. And I'm so excited that we have something like this, my friends. Your tiered multi-level diamond cluster ring. So, wow. There's so much to talk about here. I don't even know where to start. My goodness. I guess I'll start with telling you we only have 2 left in each of the sizes. And remember, the sizes, it can kind of go however you want it to go, right? Because we ran out of your size 9 and 10. We still have your sizes 6, 7, and 8. Only 2 left in each of those sizes. But, because it has that stretch mechanism, that adjustability, the sizing is kind of think about that, right? Think it could really stretch into whatever size you want it to be. So just think about that before you make an order. It's very cool because it's so flexible. So this is your shop 18. It's absolutely fabulous. About 2 left in each of those sizes, 6, 7, and 8. But a beautiful GSI Clarity ring. 2 carat 60 actually, so almost 3 carats. But beautiful, beautiful look. So basically, gosh, there's so much to describe. It's where do I start? So let's say each one of these heads, right, the clusters, you're going to have 3 rounds held together by prongs, 3 baguettes horizontally placed, held together by channel sets. Same thing here, other side. And then your kind of curvature along each one of these shanks is going to be round, brilliant cut diamonds with your prongs. And you're going to have 3 of those heads. So really, really beautiful. Just a lot to appreciate. So if I measure, let's say the width of the one head right there. Okay, your width is going to fall to be just under 1 centimeter. Okay, one of those diamond diameters is going to be about almost 2 millimeters, and then the width of that horizontally placed baguette is going to be about 3 millimeters. Okay, right there. So I love that. This ring is meant to be seen. Flat out, that's what it's meant to do. It's a luxuriant opportunity, and obviously the sterling silver finish is just going to enhance everything. You have a very nice layered look, just absolutely incredible. It adds a lot of dimension, and I love the composite kind of cluster design, right? Really, really beautiful. So yeah, there's just a lot to appreciate here in every single way. You have an elevated style. You have a beautiful kind of, I would say also like a cocktail ring presence, and a wide kind of dimensional surface coverage, which I think definitely has standout power. Here I would say there's also some minimal metal visibility, unless you're kind of looking just along the profile, because really the diamonds are what stand out here in the top tier or the tiered design. So I love that. I love everything about this. It's a symmetrical kind of tiered arrangement. You do have the high scintillation. You do have the multi-row layout. You do have the designer-inspired look. I mean, it's not heavy at all, but it still holds true to that value. A dramatic finger presence and a full sparkle all across that crown. So I love that. I love the architectural kind of tiered design of all of this. I love the statement design in the cluster. I mean, just a lot to appreciate. And it is a 5-star rated item. So even better, right? Folks that have actually held this ring in hand for themselves or for someone else have loved it. And I mean, how could you not, right? The moment you slip this on your finger, you just feel luxurious and elegant and bold and powerful and beautiful. So that's awesome. Now, a ring like this, I mean, it's actually going for about $4,000. But you're getting it for 83% off. That means $669.99. So if you use a Live 25 promo code, if you use the budget pay, then that means $100.49 over the course of 5 months. And that's incredible. So again, we ran out of your size 9 and 10, but we still have it in your sizes 6, 7, and 8. You're pretty much good to go there. And I think that is awesome. So definitely appreciate this, my friends. There is a lot to love here. Absolutely. All right, this is going to be your shop 18. Beautiful. All right, one last look and we're moving on. Don't forget to, again, download that mobile app so you can always stay in the know on the go. And don't forget, the website Shop LC has your deal of the day codes. We have free shipping on your online orders over $50. And then here on the live stream, you're getting 25% off your live stream orders if you use the code LIVE25 at your checkout. You don't use the code, you don't get the savings, so use the code. All right, there you go. Oh, beautiful. I don't want to pull away from this ring, just like I didn't want to pull away of all the other pieces, but we do have to move on. We have a beautiful men's ring, so gentlemen listen, and ladies for the gentlemen listen, and ladies for the ladies listen too, because you can wear this too, depending on the size that you get. This is the undercarriage. It has an L, so you know it's going to stand for, in this case, luxuriant. Oh, what a statement power piece. Wow, your men's ring in 18 karat vermeil yellow gold over sterling silver. So this is a bold signet men's ring. You're actually going to be working with lab-grown luxuriant green diamonds, slightly irradiated SI clarity, and that cluster on the top is fabulous. You're going to have the rounds, and then you're going to have a halo of your round green diamonds. The green diamonds are highly sought after. They are absolutely fabulous. And you have the 18 karat vermeil yellow gold over the sterling silver. So really, really beautiful. Now, if I measure the height of this design, it's going to be 1.5 centimeters. And if I measure just that center little design height, that's going to be just over about 2 millimeters over 0.5 centimeter. So, yeah, just something really nice. You have the ridges also in the middle part of the shank, and I think that kind of helps everything kind of just have a little bit more of that designer taste. Tapered shank. Tapered band at the end, but a really lightweight, really beautiful. The lab-grown diamonds are rare. They are distinct of that beautiful color appeal. And of course, the round of the lab-grown diamonds are a beautiful look. So just incredible. A strong masculine presence. Again, the 18 karat vermeil is 18 parts gold of the 24 total parts of the beautiful over sterling silver foundation. And I like the green lab-grown diamond contrast with the yellow 18 karat vermeil gold, because that's going to be kind of like a stark background, again, contrasting design in the overall kind of, I guess, color arrangement, right? So you really have a gorgeous opportunity there. A rather thick shank before it tapers in. So you really have a nice construction and a solid feel. And the flat top, right? You can kind of notice it there from the profile. That's a really solid feel as well. So I love the signet style. I love that it's a beautiful design. I love that the green diamonds are there all across the face. And I love that wider shoulder opportunity, a beautiful balanced proportion. So really awesome. You have a luxury contrast. And yeah, just a lot to appreciate here. A contemporary man's ring that anyone can wear, really, but truly an amazing statement piece for the gentleman. So I love that. I love that you have something kind of reminiscent of the Art Deco period, I think, but a lot to love, absolutely, okay? So maybe about maybe 3 to 7 lots in each of those sizes, sizes 10, 11, and 12. 5-star rated item, and wow, it's going for maybe $2,500 on the market. We're giving it to you for $534 and change. But of course, when you incorporate the Live 25 promo code in the budget pay, that's $80.24 over the course of 5 months. So really, really nice stuff. All right, that's your shop 19. We are about to move on to your shop 20. So one last look there. All right, green diamonds, beautiful. So now we're going to go ahead and move on to your next design, okay? So this is going to be a beautiful, beautiful ring opportunity, a New York closeout luxuriant diamond ring opportunity. So we're going to have 3 different metals, your rose gold, your yellow gold, and your sterling silver. It is going to be a set of 3, so you get all 3 with it. The backside, no diamonds, but then you have that full-on face value of your round, brilliant cut diamonds and prong sets all across the front in all 3 of the rings. Now, inside the interior of the band of each of these rings is going to be stamped 925 LG for lab grown. They're luxuriant again, and they're stackable, so you can always be encouraged to mix and match your metals. I think this might be great if you're working with that vine design necklace or really anything else, because it's going to go with absolutely everything with all 3 of the metals there. Wear them separately if you wanted to, or pair them up with another ring and stack that up. I mean, it's really your prerogative, right? So really amazing to be able to have something like this, a stackable design in a set of 3, a layered look. And I think that's beautiful. Now, these are lightweight as can be, and a 1 carat 60 opportunity. So almost 2 carats there. Really, really beautiful. And all of them are going to have your sterling silver foundation. So beautiful, plain pave and really accent bands to work with, and I love that. So yeah, mixed metal finishes, you know, beautiful diamond accents, a gorgeous combination, yellow gold warming those diamond tones, the iciness of the diamonds themselves, a very, very comfortable fit, especially because the diamonds kind of stop right at the edge, so you have a lot to love, and a modern layered band flexibility. So truly amazing trio diamond stacking ring set, just incredible. We have 11 left in your size 8 and 13 left in your size 10. Gosh, only sizes 8 and 10. We ran out of 5, 6, 7, 9. We ran out of everything else, but only 11 left in size 8 and only 13 left in your size 10. Low stock. Super low stock. So yeah, order this today, okay? It's a $2,500 value. We're giving it to you for $334 and change. With the budget pay and the promo code, that equals out to $50.24. And yeah, low stock, my friends. Okay, this is your shop 20. All right, one last look. We're moving on to your shop 21, your finale item. Again, don't go anywhere after this because we are going to be coming back at 8 p.m. Central Time for your multi-diamond show. That's going to be just so amazing. Or not multi-diamond, multi-gemstone show. And I can't wait to show you everything that we have in that show. All right, this is going to have a dual metalwork, this finale item. So you're going to be working with 18 karat vermeil yellow gold and rhodium over sterling silver. Just incredible 1 carat 10. So it's actually going to be called your infinity design. So again, it's going to be a symbol of eternity and love and all that stuff. So really, really nice. A rounded out center held together by prongs, and then you have the rounds in the infinity design, and a 2-tone look. So again, it's going to encourage you to mix and match those metals, which is awesome. Inside the band is stamped and made in the USA, as well as luxuriant 925, and then infinity twist shoulders, I think, add a little bit of elegance to the design. Kind of also helps to frame the center, and I like that, and that is awesome. So $1,900, well, that's the retail. We're giving it to you for $264 and change, and on budget pay, that's $39.74. Sizes 7 to 10 only, no half sizes. What a great deal. All right, guys, well, we're going to go ahead and and leave it at this because we have a beautiful show coming up, so don't go anywhere. Your multi-gemstone show is right around the corner. Yeah, we'll see you back here in just a few minutes. Good stuff. There's your personal shopper number.